All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB, live from the Raising Cane's studio. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay all here with you. Here in this hour, we got Mailbag. Here coming up, going to give you a updated injury report for LSU. Maybe we can go over the SEC power rankings that our guy Marler put together. And look, he's like a fan of like 5 SEC teams, so who better to put the power rankings together than somebody that knows almost every fan base because he's part of them. So we'll go over that here in a little bit as well. But to look at this injury report right now, Weston Davis, right tackle, is a go. Caden Durham, running back, is a go.
Let's go.
Quarterback Garrett Nussmeier is a go. Paul Mubinga, your starting left guard, is questionable, and Aaron Anderson is probable. So that's what the injury report looks like right now. Of those injuries, obviously, Nussmeier is going to be the one that you start with. Caden Durham, though, right there. I mean, you were so thin at running back against Ole Miss. And, Barry had a couple of nice runs. You never really got Juwan Johnson going, but Caden Durham is undoubtedly your RB1. So let's see what he can do, and let's see what, if anything, you've done in the run game during the bye week to be able to help out said running game.
Yeah.
And Aaron Anderson's just like your go-to playmaker, so that's big news too.
Yeah, I'm watching the Aaron Anderson situation. I'm keyed into that one just because of what I've seen, I guess, on the film. A lot of one high. So what does one high mean? It means we can get a lot of one-on-one opportunities at the wide receiver standpoint. It means that if you have safeties in the box, that means you can attack the middle of the field a little bit more. You're also going to get some one-on-one opportunities outside. So I'm keyed in on him. I think Aaron Anderson is our playmaker on offense. I think he is the kind of a rock, a safety blanket, always in the right place, the right time, has high football IQ, is a dog when you get the ball in his hand. So I'm watching him. Caden Durham, man, he brings a different element to the running game, but that element still hasn't been there, the running game in general. So we have to get right. We got to get that part of the offense right. And so having him back in the game gives us our best opportunity to turn the run game around. But you, again, like the last game South Carolina played, I don't know what the stats were on how many plays total Kentucky ran and how many of those were running plays. But I know in the first half, it was probably like 90% of the plays. So they are a seasoned defense when it comes to people trying to run the ball on them. Like they were, I was like yelling at the computer this morning when y'all were in here. It was like 3rd and 7. The Kentucky's down by 18, middle of the third quarter, and it was like 13 personnel. They're still running the ball. Like they were going to run the ball. So
they ran it 41 times for 108 yards, 2.6 yards per rush against South Carolina.
It was pretty ugly. Early on, they did have a lot of success.
Now, minus 31 yards were sack yardage.
Yeah, so. Okay, but that doesn't count. But early in the game, the first half, Kentucky actually did have success running the ball against them, even with the stacked box. So they are susceptible to that. I'm just saying, like, anybody, like Southeastern kind of defended our running game. So, like, I think South Carolina, if you don't make the changes and get better, I think they can do it too.
Yeah, there's without doubt they
you're going to have opportunities one-on-one outside with your receivers on there. So, Nussmeier, whatever it is, I hope it's better. A torso, I hope it's better.
Let's see what you did there. What? Kentucky threw the ball 19 times. They rushed it 41 times. So, yeah, your eye in the sky is telling the same story. Lenore Sellers threw it 14 and ran it 14 against Kentucky. So, like, he is, without question, like, he is the focal point of their offense. I mean, because Matt Fuller, their running back, He ran it 19 times for only 48 yards against Kentucky, 2.5 yards per carry.
Yeah, so Sellers dropped back and threw it. Didn't throw it a whole lot. Of those 14 plays, I didn't see all folks. I didn't watch the fourth quarter. I'm not going to lie. I got too mad at Kentucky's offensive coordinator. I was watching it, and he had 5 positive plays in the passing game, and he had 5 bad plays in the passing game. Now, I don't count all of them. Like if you make and hit your first read and make a fine, accurate throw, I don't even grade those. But I'm talking about actual negative plays or okay, that was a really good play, made a good read, accurate throw. So it's okay. It is okay. Again, his footwork is not great in the passing game. But look, from all those injuries, Aaron Anderson, Caden Durham are the ones that I'm eyeballing the most, because what we've talked about, they have to make a mindset change in the running game. LSU does. And if they did that, if we took the week off, we implemented a couple of different nuances into the running game, if our technique got a little better, if our eyes, our coaching points on what to look for, maybe we took some of the calls out from the offensive linemen. I think because we've kind of broken down the film and watching a lot of these run plays, they're communicating a lot. Center, guard, tackle, they're communicating with each other a lot, making different calls for the, zone play to the right, inside zone to the right. They're making different calls, and it seems to be they're getting a little confused sometimes. So maybe as a coaching staff, we say, all right, let's take some of those calls away. Yeah. Even though let's not try to get to the most absolute 100% perfect play every time. You know what? Sometimes our center might have to reach to a 3-tech. So what?
He's on scholarship.
He's on scholarship.
That's what we're asking
and
you
it's
to
probably
do.
not going to be the most perfect block, but you know what? We're going to do it full speed. Yes. And we're going to give our running back at least some sort of vision, a clear opportunity, clear path to run, clear read to make a decision off of. It's not going to look perfect every time. But Caden Durham, if we can make those, he gives us the best opportunity to make a jump. And we're going to have to, if you want to get to where you want to go as a team, collectively as a group of on offense, you're going to have to fix that. And Caden Durham obviously gives us the best chance.
You have to get some things fixed. And, just go full speed. And like Matt said, if you're not in the perfect play, there's still an opportunity for you to be successful. If you're combo blocking to a linebacker and it's just not the perfect situation, find a way. Get it done. Right? But the call has to allow that as well. The call's got to be, hey, we are running this on this play. We're not. There's no tag. There's no kill to another play. We're running this play.
Yep.
That's what it's going to be. And you allow the guys to go full speed because, look, if you're going full speed and maybe a guy doesn't play the block right, maybe he goes behind and runs himself out of the play. Maybe he tries to do too much and tries to go all the way over the top. And so you just continue to watch him down. There's a cutback lane. So I want to see if that gets done. It has to get done. Because right now, you're 15th in the Southeastern Conference in rushing. Out of 16 teams, you were 15th. That's not where LSU football thrives, right? If you want to be a team that throws them more, that's fine, but you need to be around 8, 9 in the SEC in rushing. You can't be 15th. You're only averaging 104.6 yards on the ground per game. The only team worse than you is South Carolina at 99.8 yards on the ground per game. Now, your defense stops the run at a great clip. You're 5th in the SEC, only giving up 84 yards on the ground. South Carolina, 11th in the SEC, giving up 143 yards on the ground. They're 11th by a lot. Tennessee is 10th at 115 yards. Again, South Carolina's 11th at 143 yards. So South Carolina's in a group with Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and Arkansas right there that have been really, really poor against the run. Mm-hmm. You've been really poor at running the football, but something's got to give. And it's got to be you excelling in the run game against a bad run defense in South Carolina. Mm-hmm. To your point, you haven't gotten it done this year. Now, actually, when you go back and you look at some of the defenses you faced, and I'll chart it out here where they're at, you faced better as far as what they are nationally in rush defense. But this is not a great rush defense. This is I would say subpar, almost bad rush defense.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make some hay. I'm not saying you go out there and run for 200. That's not who you are. You're not going to be able to maybe get that this year, but you got to run for 140.
Oh, can you imagine if we ran for 200? No, we can't even imagine.
I'd wear a full shoulder pads and a neck roll the whole show on Monday. If we run for 200 yards against South Carolina, I'll do the entire show in shoulder pads and a neck roll.
Do you have a neck roll? Do you have shoulder pads?
Am I a fullback? Am I breathing air?
Yeah,
of course I've got a
next
neck
question.
roll.
So their stats, I agree with you because, again, I keep going back to this Kentucky film. So the first half, it was a tale of two halves, right? First half, it was a close game. It was a ball game until like two bad turnovers by the offense that led to points. But Kentucky ran the ball pretty effectively in the first half. And I'm talking like outside zones, man, they were getting outside. They were washing everybody down. They were running tackle, tight end traps. They were running powers. They were doing a lot of different things successfully. They were having success even when South Carolina was absolutely loading the box. Kentucky's playing with a backup quarterback that can't throw. And they were daring him. They were playing like disrespectful. They were playing safeties within 10 yards. They were putting safeties all the way in the box. Like they were daring them to throw to stop the run, and they still couldn't stop it consistently. Now of course, they didn't give up a ton of points, but there was yards to be gained for Kentucky. Now in the second half, it was a lot different. It was a lot different game. They played a lot better. They went to play a lot more zone defense. Kentucky had to throw it a decent amount, but at first half, before when the game was close, Kentucky was having some success running the ball. So it's going to be there. The opportunities will be there. 1-3
in quarters, I believe, are like it's pretty much like 27%, 27%, 27% on the coverages.
Yeah, and, you can tell their comfort zone is to play single high and play a lot of man-to-man. That's where they're comfortable. That's where they were comfortable last year when I saw them playing against Kentucky and Cade Klubnik. When they play zone, they're not great at zone. Like their DBs are not great in zone coverage. They get a little confused on the calls sometimes with a lot of shifts and motions when they're trying to play zone, which has the opportunity to leave some guys open. So you can tell that they're a little bit more comfortable playing man. And, like I said, in zone coverages, they aren't the most sound. You could tell that's not the thing that they practice the most. So when they go and they play quarters, they also play a lot of two-man. I did see. So I would expect two-man to come out with against Garrett Nussmeier. Two-man is when there's two high safeties and you play man across the board. So you're manning up with your nickel, your linebackers, your corners, the 5 pass eligible folks. You're rushing with 4 linemen and you're playing 2 safeties deep. It's an incredible pass defense scheme. The only weakness is you don't have anybody to account for the quarterback. So if the quarterback runs, you don't usually play two-man versus a Lenore Sellers type.
Right.
Unless you're going to just rush 3 and completely spy with somebody. It's a really good coverage and a defense to stop because you get the best of both worlds. You get your 2 high safeties that it can kind of roam around and take the deep part of the field away, both sides of it. And then you're also playing man-to-man, usually a press man-to-man as well. So I did see that pop up a little bit, and they did that well. But you can tell their corners and their DBs, they are way more comfortable in man than they are zone.
Yeah, boy.
Yep.
Perfect timing.
Last stat before we take a break. Looked up yards per game given up on the ground, and Florida only gives up 99.4. Louisiana Tech only 105.8. Now, Ole Miss does give up 163.8. So, Ole Miss, the only rush defense that you've played so far that is worse against the run than South Carolina. You didn't at all remotely related to closely doing anything in the run game against Ole Miss. Can you get it done against the second worst rush defense you faced this year? It's going to be the story of the game. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com if you're looking for a new vehicle. And no matter what your needs are, if you are solo dolo, you're by yourself, and you want a sedan, a hybrid, right, whatever it is, midsize SUV, they've got you covered. If you've got a big family like I do, you need something a little bit bigger. They've got the full-size Sequoia. They've got the Sienna minivan. They have something for everyone over at All-Star. And not only do they have it when you're buying new, They have it when you're leasing. A lot of times when you lease, you have maybe one option in every category. Not the case at All-Star. Everything's available. When you rent, you might have 3 options total. Again, not the case over at All-Star. Everything is always available. AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com.
Hey, you got a kids on fall break here pretty soon. Going on a little weekend getaway, or maybe you are trying to load up and get ready for the Vanderbilt game. Maybe you want to go up to Nashville. Well, why don't you go check out a per-day rental right there at All-Star Toyota. Anything on the lot is available to rent that car. Don't put miles on your own car. Go rent them. Per-day rentals. AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Greatest halftime performance ever, maybe? Prince? I mean, there's a lot. I mean, there's some that are up there. Michael Jackson.
I mean,
up there,
God told you that's the best Super Bowl performance of all time by making it rain during Purple Rain.
It's fair. That's incredibly
stage
fair.
Was the stage was the guitar too.
I think
exact same shape was great.
I think it's my favorite.
I mean, Prince. You could have just stopped at greatest of all time, and that could have been Prince right there.
Yeah.
Woke up from a nap. Saw the notification he passed away. I was like, am I still dreaming?
The artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
Symbol.
I'm rewatching this first drive of Kentucky's offense for South Carolina, the game. They just walked it down the field, scored a touchdown. There's some sexy-looking run plays in here.
Wait, you can do more than one?
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked.
What is it? What is it? You share with the class?
Yeah, I don't know how good a radio would be just like watch a whole drive.
Okay, we'll do it. Hey, we'll set it up because we're gonna do mailbag right here. So we'll set it up and
we're gonna figure out some sort of way. We'll watch a little bit of South Carolina's defense today on film, and then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll watch a little bit of South Carolina's offense.
So we're giving you the heads up wherever you're at right now. Go ahead and get to your office. You're probably already there. You've already dropped the kids off at carpool, but get to your office. Delay your work day, whatever your boss told you had to do.
Cancel the meetings.
Get in front of your computer. Get in front of your phone on YouTube. If you're still on the road, if you're in a job where you're always on the road, truck driver, delivery, whatever, pull over whenever we call for it.
On the shoulder.
On the shoulder, safely. Put your hazard lights on, and we'll let you know, and we'll break down that on tape so you can watch it. But keep the radio on, too, because, listens and all that. Double up.
Double up.
All right, let's get to some OTB Mailbag.
I have this special delivery for Off the Bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
Bruno Mars was great. He was great during the halftime show. He was great as well. The LA halftime show with Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, and 50 Cent was great. It was great.
And then
if you're a baby, if you were born when I was, it was great.
It was, and I like Eminem. Why was he there? All the other ones were like LA rappers.
Right, but 50's not. He's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Also, Dr. Dre and him collabed a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They had the right people there. My man, but the only misstep there is they hung my man 50 Cent upside down and got him memed. Okay,
that wasn't great. That wasn't a great.
That is the savior of Shreveport. You leave my king alone, okay?
Man's blood was rushing to his head.
Yeah, hate.
Hard to look good like that.
It's just nobody's gonna look great.
Well, yeah, your face is all swollen.
Yeah, it's not great. Jesus, Bilbo. I'll read it. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. What type of torture would you inflict on someone who puts their hazard lights on in storms and fog?
Oh, my gosh. This is one of my biggest ones. Jeez.
When it's raining?
Actually, I hate when they go below 60 miles per hour just because it's raining. That happened to me coming back from the Saints game on Sunday. I was like, I'm going to need y'all to go faster than 40 miles per hour.
To your point, if you don't feel safe, pull off.
Yeah.
But you going 40 is going to cause a wreck.
Right.
The ones going 40 are also the ones with the damn hazard lights on. And that's why the wrecks start in the rain. Like, I'm convinced because the people that go 85 and drive like maniacs in perfect weather, some of them still do that in the downpour.
Yeah.
And then others are like, I'm going to drop to 40. So you got the 85s driving with the 40. Not a recipe for success there, guys.
What if you can't see like 20 feet in front of your
it's you.
You're going 40 miles per hour on the interstate.
I don't personally think
he's got his hazards on. No doubt.
I don't think they help you
Look
see.
at him.
Do they help you see? I mean, do hazard lights help you see? I don't think they do.
He's the problem.
I've put my hazard lights on twice before, but it literally because I could not see.
But do the hazard lights help you see?
It helps other people see you. I don't think it helps you see them.
Really.
1,000%.
I mean, they're little yellow lights at the bottom of your. I mean, I don't know if that really helps you see.
No.
I love that we were having this conversation. He's sitting over there like, oh,
silent.
God. Oh, it's me.
I'm not saying, oh, God. Safety first, guys.
Yeah, you're making it more dangerous.
Pull off the interstate.
Yeah, pull off.
Well, because
I was trying to catch a flight.
The reason I don't like it is because a lot of people hit their brakes in the rain. I don't know when the person in front of me is hitting their brakes or not because the damn flashers are constantly going.
Yeah. No, they still have brake lights, bud.
They do, but it's like,
I mean, come on.
Do you know how cars work?
Go the speed limit. Go the speed limit.
Okay.
And I was coming back from the Saints game in New Orleans, right? And the interstate is stopped. And I just don't get that. Like whatever, traffic, I just don't understand because why are you stopping? There are no stoplights or signs on the interstate.
It's one really slow car in the front is what I've come to the conclusion to.
Okay, yeah, all right. There's a little clarification. If you're going the speed limit, don't put your flashers on. But if you are going slow, put your flashers on.
You said you were trying to catch a flight, though. So
and
you
get off
obviously
the
weren't
interstate.
going slow.
Well, 40 mile an hour on interstate is faster than 0 mile an hour.
So just get off it.
Let's get off.
I'm not getting in the left lane, I promise you that.
No, you should not.
Thank you for your service. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Does Flynn hunt anymore? And has he talked to Mr. Johnny across the street lately?
I have not. I haven't hunted in a few years. When I was in St. Francisville, I was like kind of spoiled because I was hunting all the time. But then, businessman and a father now. Hard to find the time. Not radio guy / flag football coach. Hard to find the time these days. A lot of excuses there. But I have not hunted in actually a couple of years, which is really hard to say.
Happens to the best of us, no matter how much you do it growing up. And if you are involved in football in any way, it becomes really difficult. If you are if you're doing things that you have to be at the football game, you can't watch it at the camp.
Yeah. I know.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Reports over the weekend said that Nuss isn't using the VR system that JD5 took advantage of. Why is Nuss not putting in the effort to be great?
Oh, wow. What an ending to that question. I will say this. I was around a lot of really good quarterbacks, a lot of Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and not one of them prepared the same way. There is not just one way to skin a cat. There's not one way to be great. What works for somebody might not work for another, and you got to find what works for you. When I went into a system, I was in a, when you go to different team. I went to a lot of different teams, a lot of different franchises.
You dabbled.
I dabbled. I was like year 7 or 8, and it's like they're trying to make me, prepare for a game in the week like somebody else did. I was like, no, I got my own thing. Like I prepare a certain way. That's how I get ready. And whether it's right, wrong.
Hey, just tell Sean Payton next time, hey guy, I've got my own way.
Yeah. I don't need to get in the cold tub for a minute 45 seconds. Sorry. A hot tub guy. Just gonna hit the hot tub. But VR, yeah. VR can be a tool. Everything, like if you use it the right way, it can all be a tool, but it might not be a tool for somebody else if it's just not how their brain operates.
On the flag football game, will there be any wedding crasher hot routes?
Red 7.
I've got like 3 routes in my repertoire right now that I feel pretty confident about not falling down on. So
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how many throws my shoulders got.
well, I mean, you can play receiver too now.
No.
Let me get back there and spin it. You want to win? Let Booby spin.
But I'm not running away from another grown man.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll go throw.
You'll leave that to me.
I'll make it rain out there.
Well, Easy E says, actually, BK said yesterday that Nuss was using the VR last week.
I was about to say, I was at the press conference, and I think he actually mentioned the opposite.
So how'd that...
Why wasn't he using it the whole time?
Well,
so he wasn't using it?
No, that he is using it.
Oh, so why wasn't he using it the whole time?
I think people are saying, why is he mentioning the Nussmeyer? He never said he just started. I think people are just trying to...
Yeah.
People are pissed because we lost. I mean, I get it.
Would you rather, here on an OTB mailbag, have no more bad drivers or no more bad roads?
Bad drivers. I can navigate a bad road. I think a bad driver could screw you up even if you're doing everything right.
Yeah, I had a pretty large truck, a gravel truck, pull out in front of me for no reason this morning. And it was incredibly foggy this morning.
It was.
And it was dangerous. Like I had to put on my brakes, and I'm like looking behind me because I'm like, the person behind me, if they're following too close. And the person behind me was more pissed at the big truck than even I was. It was on the horn, laid down, like trying to see, can we catch up? And we got to have a conversation.
Hey, man, at least put your flashers on. It's foggy out here.
Can't believe that you were the one that did that. Actually, I can.
We've all seen the rain. We've all get it.
Ask Matt, how many ways are there to skin a cat?
I mean, you can start from the right leg, start from the left leg.
Ooh, this is weird.
There's so many ways to do it.
A lot of different ways. But there's more than one. I do know that.
Yeah, for sure.
But apparently, maybe not. If Jared is doing the VR. Woof. Big story. Headlines.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. We have a big second grade matchup in flag football this weekend. Should we put in the tush push? No, you should put in the fullback dive in flag football. Nobody's going to be expecting it. Get an I formation. Make sure your fullback's got a 3-point stance. Tailback toes to 7.5.
I actually think just to make sure the kids are having fun, put it in because it'll make them laugh.
You probably can't even do that like in tackle 5th grade football, I would assume. It's probably like...
You shouldn't be able to do it as grown men playing professional football.
Just to be clear, because somebody came in here and was like, holy crap, did Alondra just say flashers don't make you be able to see better? Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
They don't make you, like maybe
Doesn't make
the
me see it.
people
It just makes me
behind
see the
you,
fog more.
maybe the people behind you can see you, maybe, but if you put your flashers on, no, you cannot see the car in front of you better.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna
If somebody else has the flashers on, yeah, you can.
No,
She's 100% right. That's not what they're
I'm with
made
Alondra.
for. They are made for if the driver is experiencing a hazard so other cars know. It's not made to see.
Matt Flynn sucks.
Sometimes
Matt
there,
Flynn
all
sucks.
right, listen up.
Matt
He's
Flynn
that
There is
guy.
a hard
He's
rain.
that guy.
There's a hard rain, and it's still the middle of the day. Sometimes it's bright outside, and it doesn't clip the little sensor to turn your headlights on. So there's no
So
lights
turn them on
on.
manually.
Turn them on, yeah.
Okay, I'm about to hit a flasher button super fast.
And the wrong thing to do.
So is the thing you just go turn on your lights?
Dude, I can guarantee you there are multiple people out there driving right now of the younger age that don't know how to manually turn on their headlights.
My lights don't come on by themselves.
Mine don't either. I have to manually turn mine.
Hell yeah.
Y'all do have some old ass cars.
We don't all have 2018s plus here.
2018? We talking about 2010s right here.
Bilbo said it perfectly. He tags
Say
me and
Shark.
says,
I mean,
Bilbo says, the hazard light means, hey, I'm terrible at driving. Please avoid me.
True.
100%.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Should BK go grab some meatheads from the rugby club squad to play fullback? Dustin,
Sure.
I like where your head's at, but he's got a meathead. He's got multiple meatheads that can play fullback. Hybern played fullback at Florida. He played fullback here for one play. Your longest rush of the year, and you haven't gone back to it. We got the meatheads. Just got to call it.
Hey, relax over there, bud.
It makes me angry.
Everybody just take a break. Like, I know things got heated because of the whole hazard light situation, and now no fullback. Like, this is not.
Hey, people are in here telling you it's against the law to drive with your hazards on.
It is. Hey, training. All right, here we got one more. We got a soft toss question.
I think sometimes it's just like you got to use
you're
common
wrong.
sense.
So we'll throw it to you to make it better.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. If Flynn and the Packers were to do the tush push, would they call it the cheese wedge?
Oh my
love
God,
that.
that is such a good name.
That's
really
incredible.
Good.
We could get Matt behind the play if we called it the cheese wedge.
Pretty good. I do like it.
All right, I lied. Last one. Daniel, kids are so effing spoiled with their auto headlights.
Right. Kids don't know how to turn their own headlights on anymore.
Mine are not
I promise you, there are a lot
Joke's
of people
on
that don't know how to do
I'm
it.
broke. I need to turn my
I
own
gotta
on.
strain my fingers and flip a switch to turn mine on.
All right, more OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. That's the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both, not driving back and forth on the basin. They are going to be able to help you out in that area because they are already there. Also, they always do big things in the local community as well. You always see them around town. So go to the website today, Pelican Roof, to find that contact information. You can find the Instant Roof Quote Tool, which is right there on the site, and Matt's going to tell you about a giveaway they've got going on. You go to the website, you go to community, and they've got a Veterans Roof giveaway. You can find all that information on the website, again, at pelicanroof.com.
That is right, pelicanroof.com. Offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge. And look, so what does that mean for you? If you have a roof project, they can dedicate one project manager to your job so you can put that focus and attention on just your roof. So if you have a big project coming up, give them a call or go see them, pelicanroof.com.
On the floors of Tokyo, down in London towns of go-go. With the record selection and the mirror's reflection, I'm a dancing with myself. When there's no one else inside.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Here we go.
Nope.
Hey,
Mike.
hey, wait, whoa, hey. Welcome back in, OTB. Just found out some disturbing news during the break.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen 8 Mile.
Never seen 8 Mile.
What? Huh? What?
I don't know.
I thought we saw. I always think we saw that as a team, but that was Get Rich or Die Trying, which was a good movie, by the way.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I'm trying to even think of when it came out and why.
It came out in 2002, 3, something like that. So you don't know anything about B-Rabbit?
I don't know anything about that. I know there was some famous rap battles.
Yeah, everybody from the 3 on 3, put your hands up and follow me.
No.
No.
What's the 3 on 3?
It's the area code.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Have y'all seen it?
This is
We
America,
were talking
so-
about it
Yes.
during break, and you were like, "What's that?"
No, I know what it is. I didn't say what's that.
I heard you say what's that too.
Laundry?
What? Have I seen
Have you
8
seen
Mile?
8 Mile?
Are my knees weak and are my arms heavy?
There we go.
Yeah.
Did I have mom's spaghetti last night?
Is that where
Right.
that song's from? Is that on the soundtrack?
It's on the soundtrack, bud. It won an Oscar. Look it up. Get
Is it,
cultured one time.
Brittany Murphy, Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah.
Good cast.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie's the guy he's battling.
He's the main guy.
Heck yeah. Definitely know Anthony.
It's Falcon, who's now Captain America.
Oh, yeah,
We've talked about Anthony.
Literally-
We've like had
literally
this
lives
exact
in St.
conversation.
Told you I'm bad with
Yeah.
names.
Like he
From New
literally
Orleans.
lives in St. Francisville, where he used to live.
I don't think he lived there when I was there. But
Should we do some
I'm always
OT
where my feet are.
Should we do some OTB homework and you give me a movie to watch? You watch 8 Mile. Alondra gives Taylor a movie, and Taylor gives Alondra a movie.
Yeah, sure. I'm trying to think of
I'm trying to think of a movie I would give.
I hadn't really watched a movie in a while, honestly. I'm all about TV. I'm all about television.
They've made them for the last 125 years or so. So
I got a feeling you've
go
seen
back.
them all, though.
Really?
Got a sneaky feeling.
Okay. Favorite movie? Just tell me, because there's one incredible blank spot for me that everybody I know has seen that I have yet to see.
What?
Oh, you're Star Wars.
Shawshank.
Right?
You've never
seen Shawshank?
Never seen
that is one of my top 5 movies.
And I know
it's great.
I know it is. Like, it's me. See, I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong, unlike somebody up here.
You'd like it though. Like, it's up your
With the
alley.
hazard
too.
light take.
Depends on if you feel that you're wrong or not.
Exactly. All right.
I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken.
All right, well,
So
we'll
you
have
were
that.
wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, wait a minute, hold up, my CTE's kicking in, but
Let's
it's
not
not
think
that
too
bad
far
yet.
into it, guys.
Because if you're mistake,
Yeah, but I was mistaken, so I was wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Guys, it's like it didn't deserve that much thought.
Why are you being so defensive?
I'm not. Anyway, I get it. 8 Mile, great movie. Haven't seen it though.
Heater, you should be arrested for not seeing Shawshank. Hester, actually.
Peter's a great nickname though.
God, it is.
It's a good nickname. If you'd have been a pitcher, Jake the Heater Hester.
Yeah.
What do y'all call cigarettes? Heaters or darts?
Cigarettes.
I can't say what I call them.
Heaters.
Heaters. I say heaters.
Burning
too.
heaters.
I like when people say ripping darts though.
So
I don't like to do that, and I don't approve of that. You shouldn't do it.
So Memphis.
But I think it's funny when people point things out.
They say they're ripping darts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of cigarettes being smoked these days, which
You
is a good
don't.
thing.
It's all vapes. It's all
vapes, which
Zins.
kinda-
All
vapes,
vapes.
I'm
So
like,
when
oh,
you see somebody,
nerd.
it's like you got to kind of point it out. Oh, ripping heaters, ripping
Yeah.
darts.
Yeah.
So Memphis, like he associates, like smoking bad. He's young, right?
Yeah.
And so
Dare.
somebody was smoking, and Katie could tell the story better than I can, but he comes over, he's like, hey, that guy is cigaretting.
Ooh, turning it into a verb is awesome.
And
Cigaretting.
we use that all the time, and he gets mad now because now he thinks he's older. He's like, I was like 7. It's like, that guy over there cigaretting.
That's so
Over there
funny.
cigaretting.
And so now that's just what I call it.
Yeah.
Everybody smoking, they're cigaretting.
They're cigaretting. That's hilarious.
I can't say the last time, though, that I've seen somebody just burn a heater, though. You're right.
I can.
Like, it's the vape. It's like they try to hide it. Like, they do it, like, right here.
The side.
It's the side vape, and it's just like, hey, the smoke, the cloud that you let
The
go
smell.
afterward. Yeah.
We were
That
at
lets me know that you
Universal
hiding it.
Studios.
It's not, yeah.
About a month ago, we were at Universal, and they had they have like the carts where they sell the crap in the park, and there was an empty one. And we're walking by, and I just happened to turn to the right. Behind one of the carts, about a 65-year-old dude just lighting one up right there in the middle of the
Oh, you
park.
ain't going to see a 65-year-old hit a vape.
No. But no, I mean, he
That's
was
on
lighting
guns.
it
He's
up in the
callous.
middle of the park.
He's been through a lot. He's
Yeah.
going cowboy killers only.
I was like,
All
honestly,
right?
dude, like,
You're
respect
lucky if
you.
it's got a filter on that thing.
He's cigaretting.
Yes.
Cigaretting.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that was.
I saw a.
I have to watch Shawshank. You got to watch 8 Mile. We'll come up with a couple movies for these fellas.
I watch the whole thing of
Young
Young
Frankenstein?
Frankenstein.
Okay.
I've seen pieces, but yesterday, yeah.
All right.
I've never seen Young Frankenstein either.
When he brought up Gene Wilder, I was like, okay, I've seen
Black
I've
and
seen
White,
pieces.
Gene Wilder. You probably see. You've definitely it's come
I mean,
across.
it's like, yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
All right.
I know what it is. Just never sat down and watched her.
Dustin, I rip heaters when I'm hammered or on the golf course. All right, T-Bob.
Yeah.
That's what T-Bob always said. I'm like, T-Bob,
That's probably the last person I
Yeah.
saw rip a heater.
I saw you walk in Vegas barefoot with no shirt on ripping a heater.
He was cigaretting.
He was cigaretting. He was. All right. Before we take this break, I want to remind you about Central Plumbing. CentralPlumbing.org is the website. Not only in Central, though, the entire greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you. So if you've got An emergency, 225-925-8552, 24/7, 365. Weekend game day holiday. They'll always be there for you. Not only in emergencies either, though. If you're looking to remodel at your home, at your business, they can come in and they can do that as well. Go to the website today, centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org. One more time, 225-925-8552. All right, we'll wrap up. Hour number 2, we got Nick Underhill in about 15 minutes to break down the Saints' victory against the Giants and look forward to the Patriots. Stay locked in here to OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com is the website where you can sign up for residential and commercial service. 225-612-2477 is the number as well. So, look, if, maybe you're not fortunate, you don't live in the area where you can sign up for residential service, you always can have that roll-off dumpster delivered to you. I see them around town all the time, and I always point them out, right? Big, bright red trash cans, brand new trash cans, right? You can tell that Trash Rangers takes pride in everything that they do. So go to the website today, trashrangers.com.
That's right. If you're in a place of business, you got your dumpster removal, whether it's 1 time a week, whether it's 7 times a week. You got your residential trash pickup. You got your roll-off dumpsters for any special projects. And they also have Trash Rangers Sanitation, the portable toilet business. They are number 1 at picking up number 2. So go check them out on their brand new website at trashrangers.com.
Just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Did you hear that? Flynn said exactly. He actually owned up to me, Alondra, and Taylor being right.
He said exactly.
Okay, glad we got you there, bud.
Y'all were making a comment
glad
about
we
how
got
it
you
said
there.
dumper instead of dumpster.
Dumper's great, though, for the sanitation section.
Absolutely.
I think you are onto
Or
something.
Central Plumbing. Or talking about Cal Riley.
The big dumper.
Yeah,
big
he is
dumper.
the big dumper.
What a great name.
How was baseball going?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm not happy with it, but the Mariners. We didn't talk about this yesterday. We didn't crop dust sports yesterday, but the Mariners won the first postseason game at home that they've won since 2001. So 24 years ago was the last time the Mariners won a postseason game at home. So there are people like in the crowd crying.
I know.
Like, oh
I
man,
saw
can
that.
you imagine? Teared up when LSU won the national championship. So I can't imagine being like a Seattle Mariner fan who's like, they've been pretty
Like they've had 100-win seasons, though.
Right,
like, and when they have, they still
seasons.
can't do anything.
Yeah.
God, the 90s Mariners were so
Like,
cool.
I'm really nostalgic about Mariners.
No, the Mariners are very nostalgic.
You had Alex Rodriguez, King Griffey Jr., Jay Buhner,
then
Edgar
Ichiro.
and Tito Martinez. Randy Johnson.
Like, they had some epic battles against my Rangers back in the 90s.
They did.
Like, it was great. And one of my favorite baseball games of all time was Super Nintendo Ken Griffey Jr. baseball.
Because it's the best game ever. Didn't even have the license for the players.
Yeah, and the movie
Except Ken Griffey.
Little Big League, Ken Griffey makes an appearance. Oh.
Don't run that for everybody listening out there.
That's true.
Yeah, so Milwaukee
spoiler
leads.
alert, he hits a homer.
Milwaukee leads Chicago 2-0 in the series. The Mariners are tied with the Tigers, and the Blue Jays are leading the Yankees 2-0. Dodgers lead the Phillies 2-0. And that is your look around the end.
Phillies were a popular pick.
I hate the Phillies worse than I hate Alabama, Florida, Liverpool. I hate the Philadelphia Phillies. I hate John Kruk, Darren Dalton, rest in peace. Mitch Williams, in any of them. I mean, Mike Mordecai. All of them.
You're going to be good. The Dodgers are up 2-0, and the game is at home. So
Good. Okay. Good.
What?
Good to know.
We need a Brewers update. That's our team.
that's what I just said.
that's
They're
okay.
Brewers,
leading, they're leading the Cubs
Brew, crew.
2-0.
Oh,
They're leading the
God.
Cubs
Tough
2-0?
scene.
Hey, real quick, 10 seconds apiece. Sports moment that you know would make you cry if a team won.
Nothing.
Mine's Everton if they win the Premier League.
Saints winning the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's go. Tay.
LSU Natty, even though I've seen it. Like that's the
been
team I
done.
care the
It's
most
been done.
about. Yeah, but that's just the team I by far care the most about.
Admittedly,
What
I
if Kyler
cried
Lee
when
won a
LSU.
state championship, Bo?
I wouldn't cry.
I don't ever miss one of these.
Maybe my son's team.
There you go. Yeah.
It's actually a great answer.
It's a great answer. See? I knew you,
Or my
I knew you had a.
But they're not on a team right now.
Wow.
Or my daughters. Yeah.
If we win the game tonight,
We better win.
coaches.
Throw me the pit- just throw me-
It's probably guaranteed I'll be crying somehow.
Either way, you'll be crying. All right, Nick Underhill, New Orleans.football joins us to break down the Saints' victory when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.